yeah, basically Project Black. I announced it like 2 weeks ago. I was a bit excited. I shouldn't really have announced it, but I just finished it, so I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna put it out there because I haven't dropped something for so long. My last mixtape I put out in April 2013, so it's been like a year. I don't know if people think, oh, what's he doing, or has he stopped making music? Obviously I've been away like doing shows and stuff, but I just didn't want people to get the wrong impression that I've been doing nothing. Do you know what I mean? So the covers are done and that, so I put out the cover, and yeah, I just announced it on Twitter and Instagram to get people gassed before I actually start dropping shit and that. So yeah. In that Benz, now they rate you in your ends. Yep, I called this Project Black. The reason I called it that is just based on the mood, like how I was feeling, what place I was in at the time. So there's some ignorant stuff on there, there's some like real deep stuff on there. Yeah, like it's just basically based on how I was feeling at the time. Do you know what? The first track I probably made was in like December last year. The first track I actually made that's actually made it. Obviously I've been making loads of music. Like I went through a stage, like I put out a track called Money Dough Paper, where I was just like testing the waters. Like I've made so many other tracks like Money Dough Paper, but do you know what? To be dead honest with you, that wasn't really me. Like I didn't feel like, do you know what? This is the music I want to make. At the time I made it and I thought, yeah, this is sick. But when I actually sit back and listen to it, I feel like, you know what? Is this really me? Do you know what I mean? So I was basically just finding myself, but I just feel like I found myself with this project. Yeah, I don't get jealous or possessive, and you ain't on Twitter. It's like I rap in it. Like I actually rap. I love rap. I love doing wordplay, making people think. I love saying stuff that people actually can relate to. Do you know what I mean? With Money Dough Paper, I was more in a vibe, and then I didn't do that. What I do, like easily say punchlines or say stuff over your head, or even say things simple about what people relate to. I was just going off the vibe, you know what I mean? And because it was such a clubby track, I thought, yeah, let me go with this. Like, I feel like UK rap, yeah, I feel like we get caught up in thinking, yo, we need to make a song for radio when you get to a certain stage, you know what I mean? And I was just like, you know what, like, I did that, and then obviously the feedback and that, and I thought, you know what, that's not what I really want to do, do you know what I mean? So I started again, and we're here now, here. Every time. Yeah. Actually, I spoke to him like 2 days ago. Yeah, do you know what? That's sad, like really sad. And I'm actually from Jamaica as well. So when I heard about the situation, because no one really knew what was going on. Like, he went missing for a while, and then I remember him putting out his mixtape and stuff. But it just seemed like it wasn't Cash. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I hadn't spoke to him. Like, and it just seemed like it wasn't Cash, and I thought, Cash ain't behind this. Like, Cash is a very hard worker. Like, and it just didn't seem like it was Cash. Like, even like the way things was released and that. But yeah, I spoke to him. I found out what happened just before he went back, and I spoke to him and I told him, you know what, keep your head up, bro, man. And to be honest, it's a sad situation. Like, the maddest thing is I see people making jokes about it, and that proper upset me, because it's like, I didn't go into it and start arguing with people because we would have been there all day. But people actually, like, for example, Twitter and stuff, people use that to laugh at another person's expense. Do you know what I mean? And it's not funny, it's not fair. Like, he's got sent back to Jamaica. He's been here since he was a young boy. Do you know what I mean? So that ain't right, man. And obviously, yeah, we're good friends, man. But I speak to him all the time. He's doing well. For anyone that don't know, he's all right. He's coping, and hopefully he'll be back soon, man. Like, with Twitter and stuff like that, yeah, it's more what people can find funny or people can say to be cool. Do you know what I mean? It's not like, so people think about it. Like, if that was you, for example, or me, that's nothing to laugh about. Like, so who am I to go and try and laugh about something like that? Do you know what I mean? But people don't think like that. People think, yo, I can get retweets off this, or I can get followers. So yeah, it's a bit stupid, man. But do you know what? The main thing is he's alright, man. Hey, they all pre me, but they don't ever see me unless they flicking through their teeth. I got a date. I got a date that I want it to come out. I'm not announced it. Do you know what it is? That I haven't done. This is the first interview I've even mentioned the project in. I've got a date in my head. Do you know what? I want everything to be right. Like, stuff I put out before previously, it's been rushed. Like, I've announced something, announced a date, and then I've listened back to it and thought, you know, something don't sound right, so I've tried to change it last minute. And that's never the way to work. I always feel like you should finish, be prepared. Like, preparation is the key. And I learned that from Cracked Corner. Like, I watched them do the Young Kings project, and they had everything ready. Everything was planned to perfection. Do you know what I mean? And obviously they charted highest selling UK rap album on Science. So there you go, man. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot probably 2 or 3 more videos before I actually announce anything, and that's gonna happen like in the next week or so. So it's not gonna be a long time until I drop it. So yeah, and then we're gonna put that out, and then yeah, so there's gonna be like 2 or 3 videos before it drops.